Hey, what's up guys? Doc Testosterone here with Rabbi Rosenberg. So one thing that a lot of guys ask is if they're skinny, so if you're a skinny motherfucker, how can you look big so you can attract women, right? A lot of women like the gorilla look, the big look, the alpha look. But a lot of guys are skinny. It's really hard to gain weight. So Rabbi Rosenberg is gonna teach us today. First, we're gonna start off with sort of like the warm-up, how to do a warm-up. And then we're gonna teach you, if you're very skinny and it's hard for you to go to a badass gym to get bigger, we're gonna teach you some tricks and tips and workouts which are easy, which will also make you appear big. So you may not actually be big, but you will at least appear big, which is a good start for you, and see how that helps you, all right? So I'm gonna give it to Rabbi now, and he's gonna sort of do an introduction to what we're gonna do today and what body parts are important to actually look bigger, even if you're skinny. And then we're gonna actually start the warm up. So give it off to Rabbi.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna start off with some trap exercises. We're mainly gonna focus on Olympic weightlifting movements. So we'll do a lot of trap pulls. So clean pulls, snatch pulls. We'll do some shrugs. And then we're gonna show you how we can warm up, how we can stretch to get ready for it, and then how to finish off.
Sweet. All right, so we're gonna first get started with the warm up. And so essentially we're gonna do the entire warm up for you guys, without talking, we're just gonna do it. And then after every warm up, we're gonna explain what the hell we did and why it's important. So make sure you do that warm up before you start the exercise. Okay,
so I like to go up to incline 4.
Okay.
And I'll go up to speed between 3 to 4, depending on how I feel. But
so 3.5 is good?
Yeah, 3.5 is good.
Okay.
And just a walk. And I'll do this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how I feel. Okay. If I feel tighter than usual, then I'll do 10. If not, then I'll do 5, just to get blood flowing everywhere.
Okay, cool. So basically, we're doing this, and it's, a lot of you don't think that warming up is very important, right? So a lot of people, they don't warm up, they just start lifting and then they pull stuff when they're older. Honestly, for me, I learned mobility and stretching through strength camp, right? I was there for 8 months, I learned a lot of mobility. I learned a lot from you as well. Right, you learned from Elliot too. So for me, stretching, warming up is very important. I do it all the time, and it's super, it's very natural to me now, warming up, right? So now some people have this theory of it's more important to stretch after than before. What are your thoughts on it? Before or after? Pre or post?
Well, back when I used to do Olympic weightlifting, I did it for about 2 years. I was not allowed to touch the bar until my trainer saw that I had warmed up for at least 10 minutes cardio-wise, just so I can get my blood going. And then I had to stretch, and he told me exactly what to do. It would change every day. And then at the same time, when I ended, I had to stretch and do accessory movements. So just how I was brought up into this.
Okay, now the other interesting thing is a lot of guys think that if they do cardio, they're gonna lose gains, right? Like when I was at APC, Chris told me, he's like, hey man, don't do a lot of cardio, because if you wanna become bigger, especially like we're teaching these guys, if they're skinny, how to become bigger or to look bigger, even if you're not, they're gonna think like, oh, if I do this cardio, I'm gonna lose gains. What do you think?
Well, that's solely dependent on the amount of cardio you do and the type. If you're gonna be doing a marathon every day, then yes, you're gonna lose a lot of gains. Okay. But you're not getting your heart to a high enough beat per minute that you're gonna lose muscle. You need this, or else if your muscles aren't ready for the training, they're not gonna break down properly for you to get the gains that you want.
Now, again, some guys may not have all this time. Right? So do you, for example, a guy's like, hey, look, man, I got 20 minutes every day to work out because, it's an excuse. He's a liar. He does have a lot of time, but he'd rather watch porn or something. So if a guy's like, hey, man, I have 20 minutes to work out, 30 minutes to work out, I don't have time to do a 10-minute stretch and then a 10-minute, later do the, the stretch routine post-workout after. What do you tell him?
As for before, I think it's very crucial. I don't think there's much of a way around it. try and wake up earlier. Other than that, I can't think of another way. But after, there's many things you can do. I used to watch my shows and I would stay in a position. You keep it for a certain amount of time, you switch. For example, Ida Portal, I'm sure you've heard of him. Yeah. At some point I would eat in a squat because he believed 30 minutes a day you should be in a squat. So
wow.
At some point I ate in a squat. So there's always time, you can always find time to do it. You just gotta allow yourself to think of ways to do it.
So right now we are at the almost 5 minutes. Once we finish 5 minutes here, what's the next step?
So we'll go on to doing dynamic warm-up. We'll get our lower body ready and prepped for the pulls. Upper body as well, we'll do band work, and then we'll get onto it.
I know we were talking in the elevator before about some guys think that like stretching is pussies and stuff. It's not like a manly thing to stretch. And what would you say to someone like, you know, some fucker at LA Fitness who's just going and starts lifting and then he leaves? What is your advice for him?
My advice for him would be, would you prefer to lift heavy for a year? Would you prefer to lift heavy for a year or for 10? And if you can answer and you say 1, then sure, don't stretch. But if your answer is 10, then you have to start stretching.
So he has a lot of experience with Olympic weightlifting and just like doing the right type of warm-ups and stuff. Have you seen any big injuries in people, or they stopped just because they weren't stretching? Like, have you seen that in real life? And what happened?
Okay, personally for me, before I did Olympic weightlifting, I was a wrestler. And for wrestling, they didn't really tell me to stretch, so I assumed I'm not gonna do it, and that's it. I ended up severely hurting my shoulder and stopping. And to this day, it still bothers me. I fixed it. I went to a lot of physio. I started stretching it. I did a lot of exercises to improve it. But to this day, it's not the same.
Now, I also have a question on the Olympic weightlifting sport, right? I mean, it's not something that's very lucrative, right? People aren't gonna make a lot of money by doing Olympic weightlifting, so why do you do it? Like, what's your motivation to become an Olympic weightlifter? It's not like something so glamorized, like bodybuilding or strength training or, you know, athletic stuff. Why? What's your motivation?
I would rather not look like I can lift heavy than be able to look like I can lift heavy but not. So it's also a lot more fun. I'd rather not go to the gym and do 6 sets of bicep curls. I'd rather do cleans, heavy squats. Personally for me, it's more enjoyable. And it could be lucrative. There are a lot of people out there making money off of it. Dmitry Klokov, John North. Some people are doing it. It's like anything, you can do anything.
Got it. Now, this is gonna be the final question because the warm-up's almost done. Yeah. So Mark at Strength Camp, he's an Olympic weightlifter. He does a lot of mobility videos, Olympic videos. He almost says like, the body of an Olympic weightlifter is what most people strive for, right? Because bodybuilder, okay, you do a lot of hypertrophy, but you might not be super strong if you're just a bodybuilder. But an Olympic weightlifter is very strong, right? So Mark always told me like, if you want the body of an Olympic weightlifter, then there's no way around it but to do Olympic weightlifting. But here's the thing, what we're about to teach you today will get you started on having that body, but you're not gonna have to do the complicated movements of what an Olympic weightlifter might have to do. So we're trying to introduce you to this concept and make you amazing at it, eventually.
So first, let's get down.
Okay.
Let's begin formally. I like to start with this one.
Okay.
You just...
Calves?
Yeah, exactly. I like to do my calves first.
Both at the same time?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do both and then... Sometimes I'll start individually. It depends how tight you are one day.
Yeah, okay.
I feel better today than most.
So, Melvin at APC, he's one of the trainers there. He has his entire stretching routine, which took me like an hour to do, by the way. But it's really dope, and he always started off with calves also. So yeah, I think it's great. I'm gonna do a video with him like probably in the weekend. Yeah, I have to do this like, I have to do it this way or I don't feel anything. What do you mean? Like if I do it like this, it's not like I don't feel shit. It's nothing. But if I do this, I actually feel a little bit. And then like what Melvin did is he would do it all different ways. But like my calves are pretty mobile right now. Okay. I feel my shit. Okay, so we did the calves. Yeah. What's next, bro?
Next, just lie down over it. Have it on, yeah, exactly. Have it on your quads. Just rolling back and forth.
My vestis intermedius and vestis like medialis in the quads, they're usually way tighter than the lateralis. I don't know, that's just for me.
I do this a few times a day.
Oh, cool.
I wake up and do this.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even know that.
So next, we'll do IT band.
So the question is, what should a guy be feeling right now? Should he be feeling a lot of pain? Like what's the guy, because if he's never done this, explain to him what he should feel, what's normal.
Okay. Assuming you've never done this before?
Yeah, for example.
Okay, pain. And I would say if there's a specific sticky point that's more painful than another, stay on that point and leave some pressure there for maybe 5-10 seconds and then switch. Keep moving around. If it comes back, keep doing it.
Like for me, like I'll tell you for me, like right now, right there is quite like painful. So I'm just sticking around. I'm like twirling like this. And then like it's becoming better, yeah.
The best thing to do would be put pressure on it as much as you can.
Yeah.
And do it.
Yeah.
Put as much pressure as you can for 5 seconds, then stop. The best thing to do would be put as much pressure as you can for 5 seconds, stop, put more than before, stop, and do that 3 times. And then you'll see it's gonna get a lot better. Because like when you go to a physio, that's what they do. Because a lot of that pain is too much. So now we'll do the other side. How often do you foam roll?
So generally I foam roll my back, like the thoracic extension, before the workout, just to get the back warmed up. And then I do a full foam roll after workout. Okay. Every workout, every workout.
Very good. For me, for now, I'm done with the foam roll. Okay. I want to finish first with the lower body, and then I'll move up to the upper body, which I would grab the foam roll again. Okay. So we're gonna need to help each other out for this one. Sure. So let me show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lie down like this, put this foot over. What I want you to do is you're gonna put pressure on the outside of my knee. You're gonna push as I push out. I'm gonna lift my hips up, drive them up, do 10 repetitions. Then after that,
I'm pushing it that way.
Yeah, but not too much where I can't push back. So we'll do 10 repetitions. So push. Keep holding it. Hold it. Now do the inside. The same thing with the inside.
So I'm pushing it that way.
Yeah. Not too much.
This will lead into our Tantra and Kama Sutra workout later.
And now you're gonna do 5 on the outside, 5 on the inside. Alternating right away. So I'm gonna do 5 on this side, 5 on the other. So personally for me, I have very tight hip flexors. This really helps open them up for my workout.
Got it. Okay.
So now we'll have you do it. Don't drop your hips to the ground. So yeah, don't drop them.
What about my hands?
You can have them open face. Exactly.
Okay, so the question is, how should one breathe during this workout? So what the way I'm doing is, I go up, when I go down I exhale, and then I inhale and I go up, and then I go down and I exhale again. Is that the right way?
Yeah, just like when you squat, like anything. Have controlled breathing.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, just so if you've never done this before, it's not easy to actually have control because the hip flexors are usually very tight and weak. So like I'm just letting you know, it's not easy. So your partner, when they're holding this to go lateral and medial, make sure that they're watching your control and make sure you're going up and down in a very controlled way, or there's no point in doing it.
That's perfect. That's yeah. Okay, leg raises?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, I do leg swings first.
Okay, so this
well, yeah, I'd like to start with leg swings.
So this will basically, this is also a hip flexor thing, or how many do you do? Like 10?
each.
And you want to go as much as possible on both sides, yes?
Yeah. One more on the outside. Then we can bring it in.
I got it.
Huh?
What's that name?
Stretch.
Stretching.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a guy who thinks stretching is feminine over here. Look at this guy. I like it. We should interview him real quick. Do you want to do this now?
Yeah.
Stretching, bro. 10 again, huh?
Yeah.
5, 6, I stretch.
Huh?
6.
Stretching and sex? Yeah. We're doing a sex workout.
Yeah. I'm doing more yoga than 6.
Oh, yeah. Kama Sutra?
Oh, wait.
So just step into the bend.
Okay. Okay.
Talk a little louder now.
Yeah.
Like this one?
Well, yeah, just go a little more. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
How's that? Here?
Yeah. And basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 5 steps that way, with little steps like that.
Okay.
And 5 steps back. Then 5 steps to the left. And then 5 steps back.
Okay, so when
Basically,
I go front,
you do a square.
you just what?
You going in like a square.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
And then we're gonna do it again.
Okay. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, don't you want to spread out your legs as much as possible.
Okay,
If
well
you
this is
want-
just a stronger band.
Exactly. So for example, I cross it. Well, you have a stronger band than me, but I cross
Yeah,
it.
very strong. Okay. I got it.
What do you do?
Huh?
What do you do with the band?
I cross it, and it makes it harder.
Yeah, it's way hard.
And if you're tighter, if some people are tighter than others, you can do more than 5 per side.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. Amazing.
Okay, then our last lower body warm up.
All right.
Use this. You can use this one or
The third ball. The third ball warm up.
Okay. Just gonna put it right above your knees.
Oh, right above me, like
Right
here.
above. Yeah.
Okay.
Stand up straight and just squeeze as hard as you can. You should feel it on the inside.
Okay. You're standing up straight, huh?
Yeah. Have your knees straight. And just as hard as you can for 30 seconds.
I feel a burning sensation in the vastus intermedius, which is like
Yeah.
Vastus medialis, yeah. Vastus medialis is just a quad muscle. It's your inner quad, your medial quad. Yeah. I also feel a little bit here, like the complementary side.
Yeah.
Like IT, a little bit on the IT.
Tightness, pain.
It's just a nerve. It's just like a nerve thing. It's just like
So I think that was pretty.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Now we're just gonna open up your back. We can take your foam roller.
Okay.
You can put that down.
Okay.
Just put it. Slide down. Go like this. But wait, just watch this.
Okay.
This is made.
Oh, you're holding a bar.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
You
sick.
learn this for snatch work. You just
Yeah.
want to
No, no,
keep
careful there.
Just hold it in bar. Just hold it. Just stay there. It's a little uncomfortable sometimes.
So is this a thoracic extension or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're pretty low on the back, huh?
Okay. Actually, I forget if it was Dimitri Club up there. So I'll do this.
Good.
And my
Oh, so it's very, very low back.
Yeah. Go as far as you can.
And what am I doing with this? I'm just holding
Just holding it, literally. That's it.
Oh, okay, I get it. It pushes pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah, it hurts. How long is it?
As long as you want. Usually I do it for 30 seconds.
And for me, like, it does hurt.
Hurt or?
Yeah, it hurts. Like it's stretching a lot, you know.
Okay.
And if I do it on my upper back, it won't hurt as much. I know that.
Well, like you said before, you were doing an exercise before, and your back just started hurting because it was tight.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I try this? Wait. I want to try it.
Go ahead. This is called an idiot shoe tie. This?
Is it idiot?
You can do it on the other one.
Wow.
I do it 10 times per side.
This is genius shit, man. I swear to God. Like, I have not seen this anywhere. How did you learn all this?
Research?
Does Kelly Surratt do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably in
No, I didn't
supple
see this one. I
leopard
didn't see
or
it.
desk bound or something.
That one I saw in supple leopard though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but initially I looked.
got it.
Okay. So you lift one leg on here.
Okay.
Just trying to reach as far down as you can. I like to pulse up and down a little because it gets you to go lower. Just come back up.
And you're keeping the leg completely straight, huh?
Yeah, you can bend it a little.
Okay.
It's up to you. Arm shoulders, my biggest, like I was telling you before, I've had a lot of issues with my shoulders. So I want to work a lot on my rotator cuffs. So let's go there.
Where are rotator cuffs located?
Here.
Okay. So they're rotator cuffs because they help your shoulders rotate?
I assume so.
Okay.
So I want to isolate it.
Okay.
Because if you go like this, a lot of people go like this and
Right.
like on the wall.
Right.
And that's more like, it still uses your rotator cuffs. But it's not
But it's more
big
front
down,
belt.
it's-
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to isolate it. You just control it.
So you want to go like...
Well, just this is more comfortable for me. Just so I you don't have to do it like that, but it's more comfortable for me. Just solely isolate it. And 10 times. If it's too heavy, go lower.
And it's just 90-90.
Yeah.
Straight. So like mine is like at an angle, is that okay?
Well, you're just too tall.
Oh, got it.
So you can use something else if that's convenient to my height.
What if I were to...
You can bend down.
Exactly.
You can bend down.
So,
But he's still gonna be too tall.
yeah, I mean, it'll just be the same shit. Did you hear it? There, 90.
Perfect. Exactly.
You want to do 10 of these?
Yep.
Oh wow, dude, I really feel this.
So I would say especially for Olympic weightlifting, yeah. Controlling one. Okay. For Olympic weightlifting, I'd say the most important thing to stretch is, or get warmed up, are your rotator cuffs.
Wow.
Because everything else is being worked, and they are being worked, but if you don't properly warm them up, you're gonna get injured. A lot of injuries are because of rotator cuffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
The one thing somebody told me is to take dumbbells like this.
Exactly, that was my next one.
Oh wow.
But I was going to do individualized.
Got it.
Same thing. Well, no, you can do it individually. Yeah, exactly.
By the way, guys, if you're in Montreal and you don't know what Enso Yoga is, very, very clean place, very nice instructors, really, really competent people, really nice and friendly people. So check out Enso Yoga. It's on Peel and Maisonneuve, and tell them that I sent you. So you just hold it, huh?
Well, I rotate. I like to rotate.
Explain what you do.
Have it like allow the band to like pull me away as well.
So it's also a rotator cuff?
No, it doesn't make me glad. I would assume so, but I'd say it's making me glad.
Because I am also
If I feel if you turn it enough to one side, yes, I feel.
So what's the range of motion that you need to use?
Turn it palm facing away from you. Is where I feel it.
Okay. After you're done the C from video, right?
But I'm watching right now.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like what about my back? Like, is it arched? Like it's fine?
Oh yeah, your back is kind of curved, so
like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also one of the most important things to play with.
Right. So how's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to be like this, rounded back. You want to be arched back. You want to like your back should be like you're holding it here. You have very good control. Now, this is what I've learned with lats. This is what I do for lats.
Yeah, I do that as well.
Okay, do you do that next?
Well, I wasn't going to, but we can.
No, we
I
don't.
was gonna do that one. No, we can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
You like this? What were you gonna do?
This.
Yes, we can do what you want to do. Okay, no, that I've never done.
This looks crazy. Like, look, see. No, look. Other. That one back. The right leg back.
No, look.
And like, look what I'm doing. So when I do this, I got, if you, like this thing will be killing you. Like it's a really good stretch. And you can also turn a little bit to the left to really get it. Feel it? Yeah. Feel? Yeah, like you can literally keep the whole thing raw. And people who want to watch it will watch it, you know? It's like, people want that value, they'll watch it.
Yeah. That's it. And the last thing I usually like to do is just hang for a little.
Got it.
So this is all the warm up, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was the only way, dude. Like, I tried. I went everywhere. I looked. It was impossible. Okay. Hey, anything for gains, motherfuckers. All right, now for the real shit. How skinny fuckers can get big and or look big even if you're not.
So there are two variations of the pull. So the pull is the phase where you start on the ground and it's right before you catch. So you're pulling, you're trying to be as straight as possible. So there's the snatch, there's the clean. So we can practice both variations depending on what
I'll watch you, yeah.
Okay. So for the clean, I usually like to take it like that. Just use my thumb as a gauge.
Got it.
Hold it like this. What you want to do, you have to set your back. You want to start as low as possible. Usually at your
Like a
chin.
deadlift.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not going to start at the floor.
Right.
Because
You're saying that the form is similar.
Exactly. So usually there's weights and you would be starting the floor, but
Right.
right now you don't have weights. And I can show later with weights. So you start here, you're gonna bring it up against your thighs and your legs, and you're gonna pull and lift with your calves. So again. And that's a more intense one. That's called a panda pull.
So you just went more up.
Yeah, that's a panda pull.
Do it without the bar.
That's the bar.
And the normal one? Like you did a panda pull and then...
No, this is the panda.
Ah.
That's for a lot of. That's where you can lift the most like that because it's so you're supposed to do so dynamically. You're supposed to do more control because it's an accessory movement.
Okay. Now how about I do it and you see how if I'm getting it right or wrong? Because if I'm fucking up, then these guys will fuck up too.
Yep.
Okay. So
that's me. For some people, like to do different.
Whatever.
The Chinese
Whatever.
have weird techniques.
yeah, no, let's not complicate things. Make it easy.
Yeah.
You go like this with your thumb, and that's where you hold.
Yeah.
Show it.
Like this, and then like that. Done. Okay. So like this.
Yeah. Right now, just try and be as controlled as possible.
Okay.
So have it literally exactly graze. Should be grazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But you kind of came off. You kind of pumped it away a little. It's going like this.
So keep it close to the body.
That's why I go as slow as possible. Exactly. And try and really shrug it up. Got it. Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah. Look at if it's good from the back, or if I'm like straight, or if I'm down the dog or something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's your first time, so of course, you're gonna have faults. But right now I'd say just focus on really just having it as close as possible. Because when you're going to your knee, you're kind of bringing it off. You want to stay in the same, so you're gonna stay in the same position. Bring it up. It's just an extension of your body.
Got it.
Try and be as tall as possible. Yeah. Better. Try and bring the butt down.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't bring the shoulders back. You're kind of shrugging them back. Have them just try and let it. You want your traps to touch your ears. That's what your goal is. Obviously you can't, but yeah, better. Perfect.
Okay.
So,
How many times would someone do that?
so when you're starting, this is your first time ever doing it, I would say start off with just the bar, do as many sets as possible. So I would say do 6 sets of 10 reps, because it's practice.
60 total. Okay.
It's practice. You want to get, the more you do it, the better you'll get.
Right.
But then when you're going forward, you start adding weight slowly and slowly, then that's where you start doing lower reps so that you can do heavier weights. And that's when you begin to grow. And, because this is a technical movement, you know? You got to focus on technique. And
Okay. And right now, even just by doing 3, I'm feeling it.
yeah.
Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
And also, man, like, you know, on the channel, we're all about boosting testosterone, and we know that the way testosterone is boosted is by working out large muscles of the body, compound movements, full body movements.
Of course.
The more muscles you activate at a certain time, especially by lifting heavy, but not at the beginning,
Yeah.
you're gonna boost testosterone more and more. That's why deadlift, squats. And what's interesting is people always talk about deadlift, squats, bench press, things like a bend over row, or something like a lunge, right? Like sort of like full body stuff.
Yeah.
Very leg stuff. Now in this case, it's also leg, but we're like, to me, it seems like Olympic weightlifting, especially like the move we just did. It's a great testosterone boosting move.
Yes.
It's just people. It's just so technical, or like so.
I think people are scared from doing it.
That's it. Don't be.
Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. It's fun. Once you start to do it and you do more and more and more, and you start adding weight, you're excited.
Right. I got it. Okay. So what's next?
I would say do it. Try and do one more set just so you get it.
Okay. So like do 10.
Yeah.
You watch it. Okay. I'm just gonna do it like controlled.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna continuously do it. And if I'm fucking up, just let me know and we'll
Yeah. Perfect.
What about breathing?
Breathing is like anything else.
Okay. Okay, so the way I'm doing it, when I go, I breathe out, and then I'll do it very overtly so people get how I'm breathing.
The most important thing is staying close. It really is. Like I have scars on my legs from keeping so close.
Got it.
I leave most practice like bleeding.
Got it.
You know, like it's part of the game.
Got it. Let's go on to the next one.
Yeah. So this one, this one is a bit more.
Wow, it's great. And by the way, let's show people what exactly traps are. So like show people what they're working on.
Okay. So literally this area right here, it comes out in the back as well. And those are your traps.
And that's like Brock Lesnar shit. Like literally,
Elliot
Hells too, right?
Huge
Like,
traps.
right. So it's like you're skinny, but you want to look bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you gonna do it with traps? Like if you get big legs, you're not gonna look bigger.
No.
You know, you have big biceps, you're not gonna look bigger. But this, look how it's gonna do. Like we talk a lot about posture on the channel, right? Blood flow and posture and how to look like manly, right? Posture. So imagine like you have big traps. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you already are standing large.
Exactly.
You're taking up more space. You know, it's like boost of testosterone. It's winter effect. You're just kind of. When you have more posture, you have better posture, people are going to look at you differently because now you're like more manly and you have more power. So it's totally amazing. Let's go on to the next one.
So this would be a snatch pull before we did a clean pull.
Okay.
Now we're going to do a snatch pull.
Okay.
This is different. I'm not sure if people have seen this before. It's the same thing. You want to take the last one, put your thumb out.
Okay, so before it was like this, now it's from here. Okay, got it.
So you go right there. We can go the same thing. We're going to go all the way down.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
And you still want to stay as close as possible.
Very good. So basically the way it looks is at a snatch pull is basically a clean pull, but wider.
Exactly. But both are very different ways, as you know.
So,
Start like this. Same constant feet control. Set your back. Perfect. Yeah.
and you want to, when you're going down, you want to have your, like, push with your heels. You want to be, like, very grounded. But when you come up, you let your heels up.
Exactly. You want to be as tall as possible.
So I'm breathing just like before, so exactly. You know, when I go, breathing into my balls right at that moment, I feel the clutch in my ass, and then I do it.
Try and keep the upward motion after your hips so they're more controlled. Yeah.
Got it. It was kind of haphazard, yeah.
Good.
Okay, so how many of these?
Same exact thing. So if you're just starting, I want to see 6 sets, 10 reps. Then as you go on, you move forward, you start adding weight. I'd say the most, if you're gonna do this, don't have ego.
Got it.
This is really important. You can't hurt yourself. It's safe as long as you're being smart.
Yeah.
So don't try and throw on 45 because you saw someone do it on Instagram. Take your time and try and build good habits. That's what I'm saying. Even at the beginning, it's just the bar. I'm saying keep it as close as possible. Because you want to build a habit so later on, mentally, you're just going to be, okay, I'm holding onto the bar, it has to be as close as possible.
That's super, super cool. And then when, like you just told me, when I bring it up, I control it.
Exactly.
And you know, like I look at myself in the mirror, I already look like I have way better posture.
Good.
And my posture is fucking good already. It's even better now. Like, you could always get better posture.
Exactly. You can always get better everything. Okay, so today we'll finish up after the clean. So we start off with the clean pull and then the snatch pull. And then we'll finish off with my favorite superset, which is a farmer walk and just shrugs. But high repetition shrugs.
Got it.
Okay. So we'll do, when was the last time we did that farmer walk?
At strength camp, but not with this. We use the actual farmer carries.
Oh, really? The actual, like,
just like,
ones.
yeah, like the 2 with the 25.
So, I guess we can do the 50s.
Okay.
We'll keep it light for now.
Yeah.
So, remember when you're doing farmer carry?
Yeah, we can do, let's do that 45.
Okay. Remember when you're doing the farmer carry?
Okay.
You want good posture, so be as upright as possible. And just walk. You should feel it in the forearms.
This is very easy for people to do just with the dumbbells.
Exactly.
I definitely feel it in the floor.
And remember, just like anything else, when you're picking up the weight, and when you're putting it down, remember to have your back set. You don't have a curved back when you're picking
Don't
up.
round it. Okay, got it.
Exactly.
What does it mean, a setback?
A setback, just like a clean, you want to have your back ready, set for what you're about to do. Exactly. So we just did the farmer carries, farmer walks, and now we'll do the shrugs. I like to keep it light because I like to do at least 20 reps.
Okay. So I got 20s?
Yeah, do 25s.
I would. We do have it.
Okay.
We had it. Okay. We had it.
So keep it super controlled.
Okay.
Up, squeeze up the top for a little. I see a lot of people, they like to do circles.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend that. Especially if you have shoulder
It's not
issues.
natural, right?
Of course not. When you raise up your arms, do you go like that? No.
Unless it's a Bollywood dance.
I love how you two are doing these shrugs and just staring into each other's eyes.
That's not all we're doing. How does it feel to be a rabbi? Thinking sexual thoughts. It's great. A lot of man. Listen to man. It's like a bird.
We should probably put a disclaimer that that is an actual rabbi.
Yeah, you can are you crazy? Okay.
Oh, that feels good.
People are gonna think.
Wow, it's like burning.
Yeah.
So shrugs, from what I've learned, maybe it's wrong. Shrugs are shoulders as well.
Yeah.
Got it. Shoulders and shrugs.
A superset is when, it doesn't have to be just 2, but a superset is when you do certain exercises, one right after the other.
Not like you finish one round
Take a
and
break.
then none of that. Like you just
Go
get
straight.
one.
Go straight.
Okay. And by the way, like we're doing this, it might not be completely structured the way you watch it. So in the description, I will put exactly what we did, so you can just do it on your own. Exactly what sets, what reps you need to do, especially as a beginner. I'm gonna put that in the description, so do not worry if you're confused.
And as well, if you guys have certain issues that we didn't address, and that you have your own exercises that you use, they can also implement it themselves, you know?
Absolutely.
Everyone's individualized. You can change it up the way you want.
So basically farmers, and then superset that with the shrugs,
Yeah.
and we're done.
Exactly. I would
that's
like
what-
to do 5 sets of this.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with around maybe 30 seconds to a minute break between each superset.
30 seconds to a minute. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and you just go straight into it.
Okay. So we'll post that in the comments so you know exactly what, in the description so you know exactly what you need. And that's basically it for the video. If you have any questions for the rabbi, like it doesn't have to be just Olympic weightlifting, but if you have like questions about Judaism or anything about like, like Rosh Hashanah or like Yom Kippur, like any questions that have to do with the Jewish faith, feel free to comment, post your comments below. Like I can't answer them, but I will forward it to Rabbi Rosenberg and he will answer. So once again, to reach the rabbi, it's NRG Athletics MTL on Instagram.
Yeah.
follow
Or email
this
as
guy.
well at gmail.com.
Awesome. Follow this guy, really amazing Olympic weightlifter. If he can teach me something, he's doing well. So thanks again, man.
Thank you.
Boom. And we're gonna do, okay, so stay posted, stay tuned because the next workout that the rabbi will show us is an ass workout for guys. Because a lot of guys, right, they kind of like, oh shit, I don't want to work on my ass, I don't want no booty gains, but it's bullshit because the ass is our biggest muscle. Glute max is huge.
Especially for testosterone.
Bingo, right? A lot of people don't know that. And I will cover this in the next video. It's like, for me, doing an ass workout is very close to my heart, actually. It's like, it's a really emotional thing. And I'm gonna explain that in the next video, so stay tuned. Ass workout for guys coming up next. Any last words before we end?
Have a great workout, guys.
And guys, listen, we're all about masculinity here, to reclaim our masculinity, to go on this journey. So the workout that we just did is to boost testosterone, to use as fuel for masculinity, to become better men, to be able to lift better, just to also increase blood flow to the pelvic area, to have better erections, and so on, just have an increase in sexual health. So it's all there in this workout. So I urge you to listen to this, do it, let us know how you feel, and just remember that this is one step to reclaiming your masculinity. So go out there and do it. This is Doc Testosterone. That's Rabbi Rosenberg. We will see you soon next time.